Hi, this is Teresa with Master English USA. Today I'm going to be talking about modal verbs of possibility and probability. Must, can, may, might, and could. We use modal verbs in combination with main verbs. Modal verb is followed by the verb in a base form. It's an infinitive without to, also called the bare infinitive. For example, you must run fast. Must is your modal verb. Run is your base form of the infinitive. You must run fast. You can eat here. You can't do that. You may be late today. You might consider another color. The modal verbs we're going to be using today are must, can, may, might, and could. We're going to use them to express probability or possibility, used when we want to say how sure or unsure we are that something happened, is happening, or will happen. 3 things to remember. Modal verbs are different from normal verbs. They don't use an S for the third person singular. He speaks Chinese. He can speak Chinese. No S when used with the modal verb. They make questions by inversion. She can go becomes can she go. We changed and put the modal verb at the beginning when we were asking a question. They are followed directly by the infinitive of another verb without to in its bare form. You should play. You might win. You may eat. Must is used to show that we are certain. For example, that was a long trip. You must be tired. Wow, you are shivering. You must be cold. I see you have an office in the building. You must work for the ABC company. Can is used to show that something is possible. If you try hard, you can get good grades. You can eat dinner with us tonight. Can't is used to show that something is impossible. You can't walk with a broken leg. We can't hire him. He has no experience. May, might, and could are used to talk about present or future possibilities, and they can be used to explain options for the future, such as after college, I may travel for a while or I may get a job right away. To make suggestions to solve a problem. Your car might be having problems because you have no gasoline. To guess about a situation when we don't have all the facts. The book could be on your desk or it could be on the shelf. May not and might not can be used to show that present or future possibilities are not likely. You might not win the race today. They might not travel next month. He may not pass the class if he doesn't do his homework. But note that you cannot use could not in this way. Practice time. Take some time to write down the way you would answer these sentences using modal verbs to express possibility and probability. I'll give some examples. Here's our first question. What are some things you may do this evening? I may cook dinner outdoors today on the grill, or I may go over to a friend's house for dinner. 2. What are 3 good things that may happen soon in your life? I may be having a party. My daughter may be going to college. I may be getting a new job soon. What are 2 things that could make you much happier? Money could make me happier, and a new car could make me happier. What are 3 things that all humans must learn to do better? All humans must learn to respect each other. humans must learn to live together peacefully, and humans must learn to protect the environment and their natural resources. What three things do you think that all humans must learn to do better? What are some goals you might accomplish in the future? For example, you might say something like, I might get my master's degree in English. I might get an MBA at Harvard. I might have children in the future. Is there anything you can't do even though you want to? I've always wanted to ride a bike, but I can't ride a bike because I don't know how. What about you? Is there anything you can't do even though you want to? 3 more questions. In these questions, talk about how certain you are of your opinion using modals. First one says, do you think aliens exist? Why or why not? How would you express your opinion using modals here? I might say something like, I believe that aliens might exist because I don't believe that we've found everything in the whole world. Or I don't believe that aliens exist. If they did, I think we would have found them. What's your opinion? Do you think people are born evil, good, or neutral, and why? I think people are born essentially good, but they could become evil depending upon the social pressures from the outside. Or maybe you feel differently. I think people are born inherently evil, but they become good through the teachings of their family. Or maybe you believe people are born neutral, but there's a possibility they might become evil or they might become good, depending on outside forces and environmental factors. What is your opinion using modals? What do you think are the reasons that social media are so popular? I think social media is so popular because what? I'm not sure. What do you think? Use modal verbs. It could be because people really like connecting with family and friends from faraway places. What do you think it could be? What I want you to do is take some time to go back through the sentences, write down your examples, how you would use modal verbs, and then send them to me. There's a couple ways you can do that. You can visit masterenglishUSA.com and click on the contact page to send me your sentences, and I'll be happy to provide you feedback, or you can email me at teresayoderinstructor@gmail.com. There is no cost for feedback. This is a free lesson. So send me your sentences and let's see how you did using modals to express possibility and probability. Thank you again for visiting masterenglishUSA.com. If you want more free lessons, go to www.masterenglishUSA.com. This is Teresa, and I hope you have a great day.